This video is going to be a very brief overview on getting started with uploading a video to YouTube, how you can get shareable links, as well as some useful settings for teachers that I think are good to turn on. So to get started, you're going to go to youtube.com and log in with your Mesa Public Schools email account. Once you've done that, to double check that you're properly logged in with your Mesa Public Schools email account, you're going to click this icon in the top right and make sure that your email is listed here. Once you've done that, we're going to go ahead and upload a video. To get started, we're going to click on this icon and go to Upload Video. Now there's two things you can do from this screen. You can choose Select File, and in the dialog box that appears, you can find the video and say Open this way. The other option, and one that I think I prefer, is tiling the YouTube interface here so that you can see your desktop, finding the video, hopefully saved on your desktop, and dragging it into the white space here, and that will automatically begin uploading your video. Both ways work well, so it's really up to you. Once you're done, you can change your title of the video here, add descriptions and thumbnails and more. One thing I want to point out about this screen that I think is very useful is I have a playlist created for all of my Canvas videos. You could create playlists right from this screen. So if you have a bunch of videos of similar content that you'd like to group together, so when somebody watches one video, it will play right into the next video, one after another. And a benefit is you can share a playlist with lots of different videos grouped together so people can see tons of videos all with the same kind of general idea or theme. So I've already created a playlist for Canvas tutorials. I'm going to check this box and go on. If you haven't created a playlist, you can make a new playlist here at the bottom, title it, and do the same thing. I can also check multiple playlists if I think this video applies to more than just the playlist that I'm adding it to. I'm going to go ahead and uncheck that for now and say Done. You will need to make a selection here at this screen, so please feel free to read through this paragraph and choose where your video applies. I'm going to hit Next. I honestly usually skip over this section, but if you'd like, you could probably add cards and end screen titles to keep kids engaged with content and kind of direct them where to go once your video is finished. As you can see up here, it says websites as well as calls to action. So kind of a neat feature, but I usually skip that one. I'm going to hit Next here, and we're going to talk about our publishing setup. If I click Public, my video will be viewable to anyone on YouTube as well as anybody kind of just randomly searching the keywords for my video. If I click Unlisted, this video will simply give me a link, but anybody searching on YouTube will not be able to find my video without this direct link. So this is the one I usually select for using it in my Canvas courses, or if I'm making a video for my students that I don't really want other people to engage with. Last but not least, private is an option. However, it's only for you and people you choose. So if you have a class full of students, you would need to choose each student individually. I don't suggest this one unless you're uploading a video for yourself or one other student. So usually, for my Canvas course, I'm going to select Unlisted and copy and paste the link in there. However, using the app inside of the Canvas course, if you're doing the searching, you will need to set it to public in order to use the app so that it will search your video properly. But for right now, I'm just going to set this video to Unlisted, and I'm going to copy the link from this section here. You can choose to schedule a date when your video will be made public. That's up to you. I usually skip this part as well. When you're done, I'm going to click Save, and it's going to save the video to your channel. Notice here, you have some cool ways to share it through these different apps. In addition, you have the video link here again. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Close. We're going to talk about some of the YouTube settings that I think are really useful to turn on. Inside of the YouTube Studio, you can tell I'm in Studio because it says Studio here in the top. However, if you're not in YouTube Studio, you can click on this icon here and go down to Your Channel. And from this space, go to YouTube Studio, right here in the top right with the blue button. Once you're inside of your YouTube Studio space, we're going to go down to Settings. We're going to go to Community, go to Defaults, and make sure that you change these two drop-down boxes to Disable Comments. I also like to check this box here to hold any potential comments if for whatever reason I'm having a live chat session. Once you've changed these to be all disabled, you can go ahead and hit Save, and it'll save those settings to your channel. Now, Mesa Public Schools does have these settings turned on for the entire district when anyone's using our internet access or a district email account as the way that they're accessing YouTube. However, I like to turn these on just as a safety precaution. So once we're all finished, we're going to go into videos to find that video I uploaded. And we can see my video here at the top of the list. It's unlisted and it's got view dates and more information. If I ever want to change anything about my videos, starting here in the Videos tab is a great way to access all that content. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to one of your online instructional design coaches or an EdTech member, and look forward to seeing you in the next video.